201, baby. Oh, no.
Hey, get over here before someone notices you.
I don't want to get that guy talking all the time. Let's move this shit right here. Alright, what up everybody? Welcome to a Trigun Gaming Entertainment. So, here I'm just going to be showing off my builds. That's all I'm going to be doing. And I will be posting them on YouTube, on my channel too, so check that out. If you don't want to watch the stream, you can go over there, clip it. But yeah, right into it. Let's get into Exo build. Now I got 2 builds of this Exo build. I've been testing this out with this Exo build with 1 stamina piece, 2 electronics, and 2 firearms. Now the one that I usually roll with more DPS is this one. This was at 7,300. Toughness was a little lower, of course, because I put 3 firearms. We could start with this one first. Let's go. So I got my lightweight M4, confident, adept, talented. Got my other lightweight M4, brutal, confident, adept. It's always good to use 2 guns. Kind of like the same if you want to do DPS, because if you have one for the sniper or the shotgun, and if you're doing face tanking and DPS, like most of the time, it's better to do with 2 guns because you can just switch the other gun and start shooting. Now, what I want to really get the talents on is that brutal. I wanted to switch it to responsive, which the way I want it is like this: confident, and then deadly, switch to adept, and then I have responsive on the bottom for my assault, for my lightweight M4. Those are like the main talents I like to use. So basically right here, confident, adept, and then switch talented to responsive to get just a little bit more damage. That would be the talents that you want to rock with this build. I don't have that, so this is what I basically work with. Pistol, still this is, you know, whatever. I use this pistol. I keep on forgetting to switch it to bleed, you know, so you can make them bleed. Have that little extra shit. Let's get into the chest. I always rock vigorous. You can rock Barrett chest or reckless. I would suggest vigorous because this build works around the booster shot, and you want to get overheal if you got that chance to get it. Especially with the booster shot, I mean, you gain mitigation, so it's like you gain overheal and mitigation. If you just work with it right, the right way, then you get it. You can use a Barrett chest and then the overheal booster shot. I mean, not the overheal, overdose shot. That still works good because you still get 5%. You're not going to get the 7 or 8% that what the booster shot gives you and mitigation, but you're going to get the 5%. And then you do get 10% mitigation when you use all your skills, so that's still good. So the Barrett chest and the vigorous chest you can use. So I got it on firearms, health, skill haste, ammo. I love skill haste, so basically these are like the most OP shit you can get on your chest right there, other than exotic damage resilience. But right there, that's what I rock. And then I got firearms, and skill haste. I always rock skill haste. Skill haste is one of like the sickest shit that you can rock. And then right here, I got my refresh mask. Now you can do tenacious, but I just like refresh better because the way I play is just I need refresh. Some people can play with tenacious and get that extra damage and do and work with it. You know, they got the skill. But yeah, this is what I have: firearms, skill haze, critical hit chance, burn resistance. You know, straight OP. All right, on to my short bows. Now I have these short bows. These are alright. As you can see, they don't really have what I need. Like, look at it. Damage to the leaves, bleed, skill firearms. Now, the reason I got these other new short bows and I've been using them because they basically got better rolls. Look at that. Shock, burn resistant. Like, it's ridiculous. But the only thing is stamina. So, I'll show you the other build, which is exactly like this. But all you do is really, instead of that, put this one. And it's actually pretty still good. You still do the damage that you need to do. You still do everything that you need to do. It's ridiculous. Of course, specialized. I got this one's on like Thanx. I did this one's low armor and all that shit, but hopefully I get a better one. Health burn. That's the main reason. Of course, prototype performance models right there. Critical hit chance. Firearm skill ace. Now the performance models that I have are critical hit chance because you know don't do savage, and then of course assaults don't have that much critical hit chance on them. So I got these skull MC gloves, which I was able to switch on the top anything, but I still did electronics. Now for assaults, I kind of like it like this because you know there's not that much critical hit chance on assault, so I got critical hit chance assault and skill haste. Like I said, skill haste is the shit. I love it. Like I want it in all the pieces that I can do it. And basically, right here, my Colonel Bliss holster. This is another big piece. Now a lot of people don't do this one. They do nimble or just they don't pay attention. What people gotta understand, you start using your pistol. If you're only able to get 2 shots or 3 shots off on a person, that's still something. That's still 6%. You know what I'm saying? Like Colonel Bliss holster is very good. Now I got that one on pulse critical hit chance, everything like that. Everything is pretty much good. I mean the stats, it's right there. Critical hit chance. Oh, what the fuck? I got it on the wrong one right there. So there's critical hit chance, critical damage. I mean, it's all normal. It's all pretty good. And see, that would have been more if I can switch that, you know. And then, shit. Let me see. Skill haste. Look at that. It's basically fucking 40. I'm like 1 away from 40. It's basically 40. That's what you can get max without the 2-piece tac. Of course, this is my health, and this is my armor and all stuff. Now my health is usually always at 200,000. I mean, that's what I can rock with. That's what I'm good with, you know. Now that other one with the stamina piece, it does go up to like 210, 215. I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's only like a bullet extra or 2 bullets extra. It's really not. Bullets go fast, so. But this is where I can survive. This is my health that I can always survive. You know, between 195 and 200,000. That's the shit. All right, this is the Exo build. They had abilities. Yeah, the booster shot. See the booster shot. I'm doing an 83, but I mean that's perfect. That's almost close to a full overheal, and overheal only gives you 100,000. So I'm only a little bit. There's this with the overdose, but I just like booster shot because I still get mitigation. Like what people don't understand, you're doing overdose, but you're not getting any mitigation. So that healing is gonna go quick. And you gotta understand, this is basically like an overdose too, especially when you have vigorous. You're gonna get your healing, your heal, and yourself gets mitigation, dude. It gets armor, and you get extra damage. Boy, you don't get that from that. You just get the heal, but you still have the same fucking armor. That fucking shit's gonna get melted. 39,000, like 40,000. Okay, that shit gets. I can shoot that off with like 5-6 bullets. The fuck you tripping on, dude? I'm telling you, booster, son. Because it decreases of what their damage is to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then I got critical hit chance 23, 15. That's around good and stuff. And then a conceal scrambler, of course. That's what you want to go because you don't want them to do that extra damage. What up, people? Welcome to the show. This is just showing off my builds. Gonna get them out. Let's see. Oh yeah, the same Exo build that I was gonna show off. This is basically the same, but I put the stamina police knee pads. So like I said, this. Oh no, these are these. Man, like I said, it's total big difference because of the attributes I get from the shock and burn, but I still do great damage. 21.7, like it's still great damage. Still great. All right, let's go into the skill haste build that I have built over here. Now this build, most people would do 3-piece tack gloves, like right here, which I was doing, but I kind of switched it up. I just wanted the skill haste. That's what I really don't need skill power. I mean, it's always good to have skill power, but this build does pretty fucking good for me. Look at that. I got 90, almost 100,000, and then I use the stronger booster because, of course, it's a little bit weaker. You want to get more damage. And then, of course, the competent and talented I use. Like I said, you want to get responsible on that bottom. That's the main rules for that. It's basically like this. But with that, yeah. All right. Basically, kind of like the same thing. You know, the vigorous chest, health, skill haste, ammo, firearms. Oh no, this one's a little bit different because I'm able to reach max skill haste. So I kind of switched this one. I was able to put firearms, health, and electronics. Now you can put another firearms health to get more firepower, but I like a little bit electronics too. It was good. Like right there, it made my shit good. Totally forgot about that one. So that is a little bit different. But this mask still the same. Refresh. I use the same refresh mask. Firearm skill haste. So this is my tactician. I use electronics. Then I got shock, stirred blind, health on it, of course. Pretty good armor. Then fire skill haste. And then there's this one I'm using first aid self heal because I'm able to get high. I mean, I can use critical hit chance, but I'm able to get high pulse because of my my skill power. Same thing, specialized. This one's a firearms, burn, health. This one's different. This one actually I do. Pulse critical hit chance, pulse critical hit with firearm skill hits. All right. Specialized backpack. So I did do it differently. I haven't played this build in a while. So okay, so I did 2 first aid self heal mods, and then I did 2 critical hit chance pulse mods. Right there, look at that. That's like an OP tactician of shorties. Almost fucking max armor, which is 1 more 1,000, and then skill haste, and then 1239. Yeah, that's just OG. So yeah, skill haste, of course. This one, whatchamacallit? Yeah, assault, skill haste, critical hit chance, savage gloves, electronic. That's the way I build it, right there. And what is it hitting for? It hits, 19.5, which is not bad. I mean, how much more was my Exo build with the stamina? It was 21, and then the one with the DPS was like 22 something, 23. So that's not bad at all. Sexy. That's sexy. Still doing hella damage, still getting everything. And then you're gaining back your skills quicker. Alright, that's, I'll show you the stats. That's the skill haste build that I build. It's basically, the stats are basically similar. Similar to the Exo stats, except for the skill haste. Now, see, that's not matched because I just have to keep on rolling this one to get the highest one. But basically, it's max, and yeah, when I go on last stand, it's max. So here's my health too. So this one's at 202. Mitigation, all that shit's a little bit higher. So this one's a little bit stronger too. That's why I do last in this one a little bit longer. True, okay, and then, well, I do have a crazy DPS Exo build one for MP7. Now, this one, I kind of just, like, put together similar, the same way that you saw the one in the beginning. It's just different. That one's critical hit damage, SMG, and then I gain critical hit chance from it, so I know all my mods are going to be first aid, self-heal. Yeah, first aid. Yeah, everything's gonna be first aid self heal. So that's the only thing different because I'm using an SMG and it already gains like a lot of critical hit chance. Like it's built in. That's what it has. Now the talents I have, of course, competent, deadly, responsive. Like that's the talents, bro. That is the fucking talents right there that you need to build if you're doing electronics and DPS. Like, that's just gain more DPS, gain more DPS. Somebody wants a face tank, and then I gain more DPS on my critical hit damage with a deadly. Like, that's all I need. That's all I freaking need. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot to show. Now, on every single gun that I'm rocking, basically they all have I have all these attachments on every single gun. So I forgot, my bad, to show the attachments for my guns, but they should always use a pro red del sight. You know, critical hit damage, headshot, critical hit chance. I got the small grip with critical hit damage, optical range, reload speed. Got that. Got the loud vet muzzle. You know, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, headshot damage, extended magazine. I got the magazine, critical hit chance, rate of fire. I like rate of fire. It's the shit, dude. It's the right shit. Now, some people, I will change this. I don't know why. I will change this to critical hit damage because you're already gaining so much critical hit chance. So that's actually, you want to do that. Now for, yeah, say I took the magazine, but basically on the things, it's still the same thing. Well, except for this one, you want a critical hit chance, of course. This one, I also have the SRS-7 suppressor, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and headshot damage, of course. That's how you want it. That's how you want it. That's how you want to do that shit. So, and then let's see. Yeah, basically everything's still the same except for first aid, self heal mods, right? That's all. That's basically what you want to do, and it's all still the same. Still all same from the first. It's nothing different. I just added instead of 2 electronics pieces, I just added 1, and then the rest 4-piece firearms, which is actually 5-piece connected with the holster. So I basically have 5-piece firearm, 1-piece stamina, and basically 2-piece electronics. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's that build. All right, the last one is my Predators. Now I'll have other builds out, and I'll do the other ones like Final Measure and all that stuff. But this is like, I'm a DPS guy, so this is what I mostly focus on. Now I'm still working on this Predators because I actually got some other ideas with it, and I've been switching it up back and forth all over the place with this one. But basically same guns that basically I use from the Exo build, 21.4. Now I like to focus on more electronics, so I do gain the damage from the Predators. Just the same vigorous. I mean I use vigorous for all my gear pieces. Now for this, I mean it's the same like refresh mass, critical hit chance, burn. It's the same that I have it. You know, firearm skill haste. This one's electronics, health, distort, burn, shot. And I got good rolls on that. Pulse critical hit damage. I mean critical hit chance. My bad. Firearm skill haste. Let's see. This one, skill haste. You know, some people will go critical hit chance, but I like I said, I'm a skill haste guy. So I'm a skill haste. I like to gain back my stuff back. That's why I got that pulse. Then if I recall, yep, I have this one, critical hit chance, skill haste, assault rifle damage. Now these are pretty bad gloves. I wish I need better ones. Firearms could be way better. Specialized, help, burn. Pretty bad backpack. Firearms, post critical hit damage. So this is my Predators build. This is how it goes. Let me see. Damage when you go on last stand, it's like at 23, so it's good. It's freaking good. You gotta understand the Predators mark gear set is like 1,000 or like 1,500 damage points less than. I mean more than the Predators. So Predators just less than the Exo. So it's like if the Exo's at like fucking 25,000. The motherfucking Predators would be at 23.5. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can get up 24, like almost the same. Like it's ridiculous. Predators is one of the other builds that's good and everything. But yeah, well, oh yeah, I forgot to show the stats abilities on this. So the ability is not that bad. See, that's why I got my 23 critical hit chance, 15. I use booster. See, I always get my booster up to 80. That's the shit. Like I tried it at 70, I tried it at 60, 50 is way too low. 70, I tried it. 75, nah. 80, I've always been good. That's my shit. So you know, you might have to mess with it, put lower firearms, put more electronics to help you out more booster. But the boosters are shit. I know people will probably be like, nah, you need to go overdose. But like I said, you put an overdose. That's all you're gaining. It's just healing. And that like I said, that 30 that 37, just round it up to 40,000 health extra, whatever. Well, I'm getting 60,000 health, dude. I can take that away with 15 bullets on my motherfucking gun. Like, it's simple. You get destroyed. Now, with the booster, you're getting that health, which is not as much, but you got to understand, you got to multiply it with the mitigation and the armor you're getting from the booster, and you're getting extra damage. I love booster. I've been playing booster the whole time this shit came out. I've never used Relay Overdose. It was ridiculous. I was like, something that gives you more armor and gives you damage, like, how you never gonna use that all the time? People sleep on that. People sleep on the booster big time. But yeah, that's about it. I showed off my Exo skill haze and my predators. Those are the one. I do have an alpha bridge one, but something messed up on it, and it's not the way I wanted it to show off. So these are mostly DPS builds. I will be showing off final measure, every other build. You know, Reclaimer is coming back in 1.7. It's really coming back. But that's my shit. That's my shit. All right. Thank you, everybody, stopping by. See you all later.